It's a cool Sunday evening in the southwest of Sydney as two teams at the wrong end of the ladder look to try and rectify that with 3 points and a push up the table. Macarthur Rams take on Gladesville Ravens. It's round 16 of NPL New South Wales women's football. Good evening, everybody. Mike Sheen with you. Great to be with you for the call of this one as the Rams and Ravens do battle, and plenty of players on both sides of the divide are well acquainted with each other. We'll get to that a bit later on. Teams are in. Let's have a look at how they line up for round 16 tonight. For the home side, the Macarthur Rams in their traditional maroon kit. Starting keeper, number 20, Isabella Quelho. The rest of the lineup, 2, Tegan Bertolicio, 3, Chantel Maniti, 5, the captain, Lola Sosai, 7, Bronte True, 9, Tia Michinski, 10, Sakura Najima, 16, Maya Lobo, 17, Indy Breyer, 25, Claire Corbett, and 26, Amalia Plummer. Reserve keeper, number 31, Jaslyn Lewis Striker, along with 8, Amelia Cassar, 11, Gabriella Silva, 12, Matilda Diaz-Wadowitz, 23, Hallie Thomas, and 33, Lana El-Cordy. That's for Victoria Guzman. Lauren Phelps has named this lineup for the Ravens tonight. Starting in goal, number 88, Jan Karmas, the former Rams player and Western Sydney Wanderer. The rest of the lineup, 8, Annie Halls, 11, Paddy Charalambis, 13, Brianna Budini, 21, Morgan Roberts, 23, Keisha Allen, 24, Poppy Channing, 27, Alyssa Munsard, 32, Bianca Galich, 39, Miku Suniga, and 81, Taryn King. Reserve keeper, number 1, is Eliza Coleman, along with 5, Charlotte Wilford Carroll, 10, Lexi Moreno, 25, Eliza Hamilton, 42, Alethea Levy, and 51, Isabella Habuda. So they're the teams for this afternoon. Rams sitting 13th on the ladder, 3 wins, 12 losses, no draws, 9 points to their name. Gladesville only just above them on 11th position, 3 wins, 7 draws, 5 losses. They're on 14 points. So both teams certainly at the wrong end of the table. They'd like to be rectifying that this evening with 3 points. Rams will run right to left in the opening 45 minutes, defending the scoreboard end of Linwood Park. Gladesville in their customary white with the black stripes. They'll run left to right as we look at it. Defending the northern end goal. Just about ready for kickoff. As I said, a couple of former players know each other quite well. Sham Karmas and Miku Suniga, along with Paddy Charalambis, have all had time in the maroon and grey of Macarthur. Now suiting up for other teams this season. We're just about ready for kickoff. Round 16, Gladesville to kick off. Charlotte Flynn is our referee tonight. Grace Williams and Lorcan Edwards-Villalta are the assistants. We're just about right to roll. Rams and Ravens, round 16, NPL women's football. Waiting for the all clear. There it is. We're away. Kick-off in this round 16 encounter. Macarthur doing some early defending. Miku Suniga knows this ground intimately well. Spent the last couple of years in the maroon and grey as part of their premiership winning side. And they went 3 in a row. Now Macarthur. Michinski, she's been busy the last couple of weeks, Michinski. Works it across, that's Maya Lobo having a look. Way to the right-hand side, Sham Karmas. Shot stopper with the Wanderers, formerly with Macarthur, amongst other clubs. Wearing the black and white of Gladesville, even though she's in the pale blue tonight. The early moments here at Linwood Park. A cool evening in southwest Sydney. We get ourselves underway. Second half of the season is upon us. Certainly hoping to bring you an entertaining match tonight. Lola Sosai, captain for Macarthur. Had a A long spell out with injury earlier in the season, Lola Sosai. Rams faithful, happy to see her back in the maroon and grey. Cheryl Ambers trying to work that one forward. Did that clip the hand of Maya Lobo? Referee Charlotte Flynn said it didn't. Rams now pushing forward through Amalia Plummer. They had a couple of minutes in the first half. After deciding to switch, Tegan Bertolicio. A few returning players in the Macarthur lineup this year. Ryan tried to thread the needle there, just couldn't quite time it. Bianca Galich. Gladesville colours, a big signing for the Ravens in recent weeks. Bianca Galich, premiership winner, championship winner with the Central Coast Mariners. Taryn King also in the lineup tonight from the Mariners as well. Plenty of representation from around the A-Leagues in this match tonight. Just looking on the Macarthur side, Tegan Bertolicio out of Canberra United. Had a big season in the capital. Goes back to Quelho, who claims it in front of Suniga. Suniga playing with Perth Glory under her former gaffer, Stephen Peters. Some of the talent on display this evening. Quick check around the grounds already. A goal at the Village Green. It's UNSW 1 leading Apia Leichhardt 0. Other matches on this afternoon. Mount Druitt Town Rangers hosting Manly United at Poppendetta Park. Made 8 minutes there. No score on that one. And 3 minutes at Wanderers Football Park. Western Sydney Wanderers taking on Illawarra Stingrays. No score there. Had one earlier this afternoon. Bulls FC Academy taking all 3 points on the back of a 3-0 win over the Newcastle Jets at Northbridge. Mel Muscat calling that one earlier today. You can catch that one on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel, as with all our games live and on demand right throughout the season. Alyssa Nungsard poking it forward. Bertolicio with a head. Nungsard goes left. Cheryl Ambers, another of the former Rams brigade, gets the shot away. Relho takes that easily at her near post. Corbett. He's been impressive. And Claire Corbett, one of the young stars coming through this Macarthur lineup in 2025. Been highly impressive. Played the majority of the matches this season. Here's a chance for Gladesville. Nungsard to the right, gets a rebound, has a shot, and finds the back of the net. A beautiful finish from Alyssa Nungsard. Puts the visitors in front early. And Gladesville take the lead. Play there from the visitors. Alyssa Nungsard, another of these young stars for New South Wales, playing for Gladesville. It's Macarthur Rams 0, Gladesville Ravens 1. At about 6 minutes in the first half, Macarthur trying to counter-attack on the charge. Into the box, Karmas makes a good save. Had to be awake to that one, Sham Karmas. She well and truly was. Channing. Nice turn there. That was a lovely piece of play. The ball forward's a good one. Najima. A bit of a wrestle with Taryn King. It's the free kick, first one of the afternoon. Goes the way of the home team. Played 7 minutes first half. Indy Briar wanders over to discuss the options of the free kick. Decides to leave it. 3 in the wall for Gladesville. And it comes to the near post, Karmas. Had it covered all the way. Orbit. Nice ball down the left for Indy Briar. Whips it into the near post. Almost breaks for Macarthur. Corbett. Lobo. Wide to Sosai. Now it's Bronte True. It's the free. Bronte True hasn't been in the best goal-scoring form of late. Oh, they love her. For the home side. Been a beautiful winter's day in the southwest of Sydney. Got into the high teens earlier this afternoon. A little on the cool side now, but quite a pleasant evening. Certainly do need the long sleeves and the jackets tonight. We're known for being a cooler venue, especially this time of year. Majima lost it. Can't win it back. Chance for Gladesville on the counter-attack. Ningsard pings forward. Amalia Plummer heaves to safety. Orbit way round. Needs to go back to Quelho to reload. Now they settle it through Chantel Maniti. Plummer happy to just settle it. Maniti under pressure. Got it away. Lobo finds some open space. Leaves Brianna Buccini behind. Good ball out to the right-hand side. True. Taking on Keisha Allen. Now they're happy to settle on the ball. Lobo. High ball in midfield. Orbit. Short. Gets it back. Oh, tried to feed Maya Lobo on the right. The idea was right from Corbett there. Let's see what she was trying to do. She's won it back, done it well. Young star Claire Corbett. Now out wide to the skipper in Sosai. Eastern side of Linwood Park. Nearly 10 minutes gone. Certainly been an action-packed first 10. Sosai, that's a lovely ball into the box. Karmas has to clear. Flag is up for offside, though, against Macarthur. Start here at Woodstown. Goal on 6 minutes to a listening side. Certainly been a action-packed first 10. The tempo's been a good one. Let's hope they can keep it up for another 80. Certainly an entertaining game on the cards. Malia Plummer with the throw on the near side. Just inside. Corbett copped a nudge in the back from Bianca Galich. No foul. Play on the call. Good shepherd there. Bertolicio using the body well. Worked it away to safety. Now Macarthur. Najima just couldn't control it when she got the first touch. Just a little too strong on it. Was that ball for Macarthur Rams? Bertolicio settles it. True. Canberra United defender in Tegan Bertolicio, second year at the Macarthur club. Swings it wide to the left-hand side. That's a lovely ball for Indy Briar down the left-hand side. Takes on Brianna Buccini, tries to turn to the corner. Gets it into the box. There's nobody there in maroon, though. Bobby Channing clears away for the Ravens. Towards halfway, plenty of open space. And 80. Back to Bertolicio. Now Lobo. Bertolicio swings it to the right. Macarthur certainly not afraid to attack early on this evening. Need to work from their defensive third. Bertolicio. Right hand side, Sosai. Down that eastern touchline, they'll win the throw. In front of coach Victoria Guzman. Lauren Phelps in charge of the Ravens once again in 2025. Najima works at crossfield. That's a lovely ball to Indy Breyer, left-hand side. Edge of the box. Wants to get on a right foot. She can't do so. Has to have a look on the left. Wasn't a bad one either. Not a bad effort there from Indy Breyer, left-hand side. Started the year in the Hunter Valley. Shout out to our colleague Ash Borg, who saw a lot of her at Lake Macquarie wearing the Jets colours earlier this season. As the A-League campaign was over, she decided to head back down the M1 and onto the M5 to Linwood Park. Macarthur certainly putting the pressure on early despite being a goal down. True. Surrounded by 3 Ravens. Kuczynski doesn't keep it in this time. It'll be a Gladesville throw. Rare moment. A rare moment of respite in this one. It's been a frantic start at Linwood early on. Check around the grounds. UNSW on fire tonight. 2-0 after 15 minutes over Apia Leichhardt at the Village Green. David Feeney on the call there, and he's got his hands full. Got a goal at Wanderers Park as well, going the way of the home side. Western Sydney Wanderers 1, Illawarra Stingrays 0. Popondetta Park, no score after 18 minutes. Mount Druitt and Manly United. Nicola Posner on the back up at Popondetta tonight. Double duty for the Mystic Man. It's not the match of the round tonight, and Letty's out at Wanderers Park calling the Wanderers Stingrays match. I did see Danica Matos in the Stingrays lineup once again tonight. And here it's Macarthur 0, Gladesville 1 after 14 minutes. Breyer. Malia Plummer wins the free. Get away there by Bianca Galich. Certainly not a player who's inclined to take it easy or take a back seat. She's quite happy to be in your face. Bianca Galich scored the winning penalty for Central Coast in that heart-stopping A-League Grand Final a few weeks ago in Melbourne. Lobo, long ball. Picks out Breyer. Looking sharp tonight, Macarthur. Orbit lays it off. Plummer. 1, 2, 3, nearly. Pressure from the Rams, setting a high press early on after 15 minutes. Plummer with the throw. Left-hand side. Looking to the northern end in the first half. Tiki-taki. Ujima finds a metre of space. Slides it inside. That's a lovely pass. Layoff. Breyer. Right-hand side. Right boot. Took a deflection. She'll clean up her own mess. Almost comes away with it too. Indy Breyer, the former Jet. And E.T. sweeps back to Quelho. Macarthur's had the majority of the possession in the opening 15 minutes without having any stats on it. They've had a lot of the ball. Batesville only a couple of shots on target and precious little inside the attacking third, but they do lead 1-0 thanks to Alyssa Nsard on 6 minutes. So I say that they build another opportunity down the far side. There is the goal scorer, Nsard turns it inside. Miku Suniga. Left edge of the box. Shara Lambus gets a shot away. Good take from Quelho. Down low to a left-hand side, cover that easily. Slossai in a wrestle with Charalambous. No big pardons there. Paddy Charalambous, the veteran. Certainly not the shy retiring type, Paddy Charalambous. And Lola Slossai wearing the armband for the Rams was not going to give an inch. Charlotte Flynn not having to do a great deal to separate those two. But sloppy ball, Sunigar. Free kick going the way of Gladesville. First one of the evening coming on 18 minutes. Macarthur's had 3 on my count so far. Certainly an enjoyable game, this one. And played at a good tempo, as we said, and certainly neither side backing down so far. Not crossing the line just yet. Hopefully they keep it within the laws of the game. Channing to the top of the box. Well ho. It's there. Slossai was there also. Charon King just lurking around. Former Sydney Uni player now with the Mariners. Annie Hall's wearing the armband tonight for Gladesville. Is the C beside her name the number 8? Almost 19 minutes gone. Macarthur Rams 0, Gladesville Ravens 1. Mike Sheen with you this evening for Football New South Wales. Great to have your company wherever you are. Plummer. Now Bertolicio. Going to keep possession, Macarthur. Neaty. We work it forward. A break for Gladesville here down the right wing. Plummer. Centrally. Najima. Bertolicio. Been busy tonight, Tegan Bertolicio. Orbit taking on the bigger Taran King. Doesn't win out this time. Sham Karmas. Now Gladesville down the left-hand side. Just find something here. Galich sweeps across field. Not a bad-looking ball. Too much on it, though, from Galich, and over the sideline for a throw. Plummer. Marked by Morgan Roberts. Switched across the road. Do you say across the road at Christie Park? From Spirit to Ravens? Not sure. Hear the call there from Charlotte Flynn. Put a boot on it. Roberts. Poking that one forward. Bodies everywhere there. Free kick. Goes the way of the Ravens. Charlotte Flynn, no doubt, ruling that one was in danger. Now the Rams are in danger with Bianca Galich. About 25 metres just to the right of centre. 3 in the wall for the Rams. Ravens looking to double down. Swings it to the back post. These bodies everywhere. Slossai heads for the sideline. Trying to lift the home side. In a lean season for the Rams. Only the 3 wins, as we mentioned off the top. Gladesville also 3 wins to their credit, but 5 draws, giving them a little bit of breathing room, but only a whisker. Certainly looking for a mid-season push. 10 more games after this towards finals. Say it's a congested ladder is an understatement. I think there's about 8 teams in contention for the top 4. Is a straight top 4 in NPL Women's as we've had the last few years. It is a logjam from about 3rd position down to 8th. Just a quick check, 3rd to, well, 9th really, 11 points. Sydney Olympics sitting 9th on the back of a string of wins, including one yesterday or last night, 2-1 over Northern Tigers at North Turramurra. The Ravens are only 4 points behind Olympic, so if they can take 3 tonight, that'll lift them to 17, only a point behind Olympic. The Wanderers in front, that keeps the pressure on the Ravens. Macarthur trying to do something about that. Maya Lobo. Kaczynski. Let's go to the right, she found it. Shot comes in. Karmas had that covered from a long way. No corners after 23 minutes. Gladesville happy to camp very deep. Channing deep inside her own 18-yard box when she played that out. Charlotte Flynn she's going to ask for a replacement ball here. Lucan Edwards-Villalta with a nice right boot there. I'll give him credit for that. That was a nice strike from the far touch line, the eastern side. Gave that a nice old ride. Not sure if he's still playing. Maybe some all-age action somewhere. I don't know. But a nice right boot there from the AR. Doesn't count as a stat, though, sadly. But nice touch. Lobo, speaking of a nice touch, almost had one there. Gets it back. Second effort. Lovely ball right-hand side. Picks out a support player. Shot comes in. Blocked at first effort. Second one cleared away. Macarthur keeping the pressure on tonight. Crowd trying to lift the home team. Plenty of support in the southwest of Sydney for the Rams. Sosai at the second effort. Went to go first time. One lifted into the area. Bronte True tried to find a maroon shirt there. Najima. Nice little one touch. Sosai into the area. Headed away by Gladesville. Plummer. Trying to play forward here, Macarthur. Licio pushing up from the back 4. Set very high here, Macarthur, just inside their own half. An 80. Just to reload through Quello. Najima. At half a minute, or half a second, and half a metre even. Cleared it long and away. Brianna Buccini with the throw. Right-hand side. Down the line. Breyer picks out Corbett in midfield. That's a great ball through. Find a Macarthur player though, but it was a lovely ball from Claire Corbett. She's one of these young stars. Put her name in the notebook. She's one to keep an eye on in the future. But we're looking at the right now. Plummer. Clears away towards the halfway line. Galich, member of that current batch that is so impressive, wins the free kick. Free kick just outside the 18-yard box, left-hand side. Macarthur getting there. Getting their formation in order. Counted 4 there. So this one from about 19.5 yards out. Tight angle though. Look to swing it to the right-hand side, Bianca Galich, to the far post. That would have raised the flags in another code on another day, but over and out for a goal kick. Spending a bit too much time at Central Coast Stadium watching some of the other codes apply their trade up there. All back towards the attacking area, Taryn King. In fact, it's Morgan Roberts. Want to give her any room on the ball. Morgan Roberts, good interception from Plummer. Turned it away. Did all the hard work. Galich with a second effort wins a corner. First one of the night comes up after 28 minutes. Be on the Gladesville right-hand side. Macarthur 0, Gladesville 1. Check around the grounds. 33 minutes gone at Poppendetta Park. Mount Georgetown Rangers 0, Manly United 0. Village Green is where the action is. That one's just been tipped wide, has it? And the keeper's made an amazing save. I think she's injured herself as well, Isabella Quelho. She's doing the head check, making sure she's okay, getting a healthy round of applause from the home fans. These protocols, and great to see good sportsmanship from Poppy Channing, just checking on Izzy Quelho on the goal line. Another corner to the Ravens. Get back to those scores in a moment after this set piece. And it comes. One in the back of the net. 2-0. Nice header. And I think it might have been Bianca Galich with the final touch. So Galich with a header from the corner. Makes it 2-0 for the visitors. And they are rolling along steadily here at Linwood Park tonight. On the half hour, Gladesville make it 2-0. And we'll do that sweep around the grounds. Still Mount Georgetown Rangers 0, Manly United 0. 35 minutes gone at Poppendetta. At Village Green, that's where the action is, as I was saying. University of New South Wales 3, Apia Leichhardt 0. That's a big turn up. Apia in a world of trouble there. And at Wanderers Football Park, Wanderers 1, Illawarra Stingrays 0. Sitting around the half hour mark in those three matches. About 35 minutes gone at Poppendetta. And Macarthur now trailing by 2-0 after 30 minutes. Stossai takes on Cheryl Ambers. Did we get the throw? According to the referee, no, she doesn't. Patty Cheryl Ambers directing traffic like she's on point duty. Now Gladesville. Bit of camp deep in their own half. Corbett. Get down. Pinsky. Now it's Maya Lobo. Don't want to give her a lot of room. Galich knows that. Clubmates at Central Coast. Free kick going the way of the home team. Suniga standing mark. Out knows Indy Briar and majority of these Macarthur girls quite well. So this one from about 30 yards out, maybe a little bit more, directly in front. Just lifts it into the box. Dealt with by Gladesville at the first and second effort. Boniti sprints after it to get it back forward for the Rams. They've kept it in on that eastern touchline. They've done well to keep it in, but they've lost possession in the process. Jam Karmas swings it wide, but Genie can't get there. Net win for the Rams. Can they convert this pressure into an opportunity? Chinsky wins another throw, left-hand side, northern end. 12 minutes to the break. 2-0 the scoreline. Arguably the most dangerous scoreline in football, 2-0. Orbit. Just to turn the corner. Briar is possessed by Puccini. Only finds the sideline. Plummer. It's on Roberts. Then they force ball deep on the left-hand side for Macarthur. Brand new surface at Linwood Park. If it looks pristine, that's because it's only been laid a few months ago. Chance for Bronte True. Across to Lola Sosai. Just wide. That was very, very close from the captain. Jam Karmas had to stretch full left, making sure she wasn't to know that was to go wide. Experienced shot stopper couldn't relax. Throw on the far side. Over 10 minutes remaining first half. Macarthur Rams 2-0, Gladesville 2. Change around the grounds. Still Illawarra 1 up, or 1 down in Western Sydney Wanderers. NSW, can't believe that. 3-0 over Apia. 36 minutes gone. Mount Druitt and Manly 0-0 at Top and Deader after nearly 40 minutes there. UNSW doing a job on Apia. Been in good form in recent weeks, Apia Leichhardt, so that's a big surprise. The pre-season favourites, or arguably the pre-season favourite, Apia. Now, certainly finding it a lot harder being the hunted this year rather than the hunter. Macarthur, same deal for them. They played in last year's grand final, the Rams and Apia. At the moment, I say at the moment, doesn't look like either of them will be there. There's how even the women's competition is in New South Wales. If you drop your levels only slightly, he's on the deck everywhere. Free kick goes the way of Macarthur. Gladesville fans in attendance not agreeing with that decision from Charlotte Flynn. Ball down the left-hand side. Indy Briar towards the line. Whips it into the near post. Karmas had to play it. Second effort. Great save, Karmas. And falls on it at the end. Channing there to help out. Great work, Macarthur. Good save from Jam Karmas, the veteran. Showing why she's still one of the best going around at the moment. Federicio. Neaty. Corbett. Turns it round the corner. Nice ball. Can she run onto it? Indy Briar. Not this time, Buccini. Wearing her like a glove. I think she's won the free kick there, Bacini, for the hands in the back. You hear the call from the crowd here at Linwood Park. Wanting the foul way of the visitors, and they got the whistle this time. Only been 9 fouls in the first half. Macarthur with their nose in front on that count. Armis drives it long. Alicio. Turn serve. Galich wins the foul. Just inside Macarthur territory. Comes. Ball to the top of the box, but cleared away by Lola Sosai. Isha Allen to take the throw on the eastern side in front of the clubhouse. Healthy population of spectators on that eastern side in front of the old clubhouse. 30 years old, that building. I'm sure those walls could talk. There'd be a few tales told. Throw for Gladesville. Attacking areas. Macarthur won't want to concede a third, but Alicio sees it out for a corner. It's number 3. Right hand side for Gladesville. 6.5 minutes to half time. Now the Rams nil, Gladesville Ravens 2 in. It comes up and over. Certainly on target, but not forcing a save out of Izzy Quelho. Bertolicio, right hand side. Gets it back, continues on with that run, Tegan Bertolicio. Now a chance to Nungsard, left hand side for Gladesville. Bodies everywhere, ball pinballing around. Nice step there from Breyer. Najima, it settles it. Bertolicio, Stossai, down the line. Ran out of room though, and over and out for a throw. In front of Victoria Guzman, the Rams coach. First season in charge at Linwood Park. Gives away the free kick. In a physical game without being too fiery. Gerald Lambus just having a word in the ear of Charlotte Flynn. Always trying to pull one over the officials. Comes the free kick. Cleared away. Actually hacked out of the area. Corbett controlled it enough. Bronte True down the western touch line. Najima leaves it. Ball's put over the line for a throw. Bronte True kept it in. Canning, Suniga. After a Rams throw on the near side. A reminder, the official Football New South Wales podcast kickoff. Teo Pellizzeri hosts that one along with Annabelle Banfield. And the latest issue is out, came out this week. Well worth a listen. This month's episode of Kickoff. Available wherever you get your podcasts. And well worth a listen. I caught up on that earlier in the week, and as usual, high quality content from Teo and AB. We're losing AB very shortly with some other activities. She's off travelling. This episode of Kickoff features Mitch Marlier, Emily Minnett from Manly United, a fascinating chat with Emily Minnett, and Hannah Tomalich from Marconi Stallions in the League One women's competition. So make sure you check that one out. Well worth a listen, maybe after the game tonight. Couple of minutes to the break. Half time at Popondetta. It's Mount Druitt Town Rangers 0, Manly United 0. Still UNSW 3, RPL Leichhardt 0, and Western Sydney Wanderers 1, Illawarra Stingrays 0. Around the grounds. Remains 2-0 here. Macarthur like to keep it at 2 before the break. They've had plenty of chances to create a goal, but defending from the Ravens has ensured that hasn't happened. Gladesville happy to take a little time. Channing. Genie. Over 90 seconds plus stoppages to the break. Haven't had many stoppages in the first half. From a few times the tempo of this one's been a good one, so not a lot of added time from Charlotte Flynn, you would think. Maybe just a minute. But certainly not a lot of added time. Gema won that one down. Bertolicio and Maniti combining now. Gema. Sosai. Just go down the line. Wins it inside for Michenski. Been busy tonight, Teo Michenski, without getting many shots away. Lobo. Plummer. Puts it forward. Corbett. Nice little, the idea was right there. The ball through was the right option. Just intercepted at the wrong moment for Macarthur. Gladesville doing enough to break that one up, but that was the right idea. Nice little build up there from Macarthur. Just working on it, and building it up nicely, but that one just a whisker. Too long. You could see the veteran Sham Khamis drawing Claire Corbett in. Experienced shot stopper, using all her guile as we tick into red time. Corbett. That was Michenski on the outside. Now Suniga. Charalambis left hand side. Doesn't get past Lola Sosai at the first attempt. It's clean bowled by Tegan Bertolicio, and another free kick in a dangerous area for the Gladesville Ravens. Gladesville fans wanting a yellow card for Tegan Bertolicio, but Charlotte Flynn keeping the powder dry for now. It's a free kick about, again, 20 yards out. Fraction further out than last time, but only a couple of metres at best. 3 in the wall for Macarthur. Goes short, Charalambis. Set piece there. Doesn't work out, and Charlotte Flynn says, have a breather, everybody. That's 45 minutes here at Linwood Park. And at half-time, it's Macarthur Rams 0, Gladesville Ravens 2. Entertaining 45 minutes. We'll have about 15 minutes off. Be back for the second half. Make sure you stay with us for round 16 NPL women's football action. Welcome back to Linwood Park, half-time in this round 16 NPL Women's first grade match. And at the break, it's Macarthur Rams 0, Gladesville Ravens 2. Mike Sheen with you this evening. Great to be with you for the call of this one. Players returning to the field after the half-time break. Ravens would certainly be the happier of the two teams after 45 minutes. Would certainly be more comfortable of the two heading into the break. That 2-goal buffer on Macarthur certainly have been pressing hard in the opening 45 minutes. As we get underway for the second half, no goals to show for their endeavours so far for the home side. They'll be hoping to rectify that over the next 45 minutes. Gladesville in the predominantly white with the black stripes. Macarthur in the maroon and grey. A chance for the Rams early on. Left edge of the box. Corbett having a look. Shot was blocked. Karmas rather takes it on the bounce. For Gladesville. They're happy to recycle here. Visitors with a 2-goal buffer to their advantage. Happy to play from deep here. Ravens nearly having their pockets picked. Fisher Allen. Intercepted by Claire Corbett. Lovely ball forward. Here's a chance for the Rams early on. Indy Breyer. Slides it across all the way. Corbett has a look. Swings it back more centrally. Michinski out wide for Breyer. Left foot hooks it in. Nobody coming. Maroon. Bobby Channing plays out from the back. Puccini. The pressure from Bronte True. Looking for any changes at the break. None at the moment. In fact, there has been one change. Amelia Cassar on in number 8. I say that. Amelia Cassar on at the break for the Rams. Pick up who she's replaced in a moment. Feeling it could be Sakura Najima, but we'll check that in a moment. Check around the grounds, early stages, second half. We have a goal at Popondetta going the way of the home side. 52 minutes played there. Mount Druitt Town Rangers 1, Manly United 0. At the Village Green, it's still UNSW 3, Alvia Leichhardt 0. And at Wanderers Football Park, Western Sydney Wanderers 1, Illawarra Stingrays 0. Early this afternoon, it was Bulls FC Academy 3. Newcastle Jets 0 at Northbridge Oval. And the 2 from yesterday, we had 2 games yesterday, an afternoon match at the Arctic Circle, commonly known as Christie Park. Spirit FC 2, Sydney University 2. That was an exciting match. And then last night at North Turramurra, Annabelle Banfield on the hill, it was Northern Tigers 1, Sydney Olympic 2. Olympic a mid-season run. Jeff Beltsos in charge. With one, I think it's 4 or 5 on the bounce now, the Olympic side, and making a real push up the ladder. Arthur trying to build something here down the left-hand side. Ball into the box to the back post. Indy Breyer. What can she do with a tight angle? Wants to turn. And get the shot away. Second effort, hooks it around the corner. That one swinging wide. Out for a goal kick. Yeah, it'd be strange for players like Karmas and Suniga who have played at Macarthur in the past, travelling back there as a visitor this time, the opposition rooms. Sure, for many footballers over the years, returning to an old stomping ground to play football once again against your possibly a junior club or a club you spent many years with. Be a strange experience. Kassar doesn't win the free but gets the throw. And them fans wanted the foul. Kassar protesting. Get the throw through Lola Sosai here. Charlotte Flynn willing to come back a few metres. Now Macarthur. I want a cross field. Off the side of the boot. The view was right, but the execution from Amalia Plummer just a fraction off. Just had their pocket picked there, Gladesville. Kassar's on. I think it might be Maniti who's come off. One change at the break. That's Maya Lobo. Into the area. It is across the face of goal. Cheryl Lambert sprints back. Kassar wins it away. Once his skipper in Lola Sosai. Just a little dummy there for Indy Breyer. He takes on Keisha Allen down the eastern touch line. Just a heavy touch there. Channing wins it for the Ravens. King and Channing. Wide to Buccini on the left. Pressure coming from the Rams, certainly pressing hard tonight. They've made it quite clear they're going to apply the pressure right up the park. Buccini wins the foul. Is flagged by assistant Lorcan Edwards Valalta. Grace Williams, the assistant on the near side, helping Charlotte Flynn as the third team tonight. Only 7 minutes gone in the second half. No change to our halftime score of Macarthur 0, Gladesville 2. It comes, cleared away at the first attempt. Now Macarthur working it downfield. That'll be too deep for Michenski. Looks like she's pushed forward into a striker's role. Was playing more midfield in the first half, but Kassar coming onto the field. Looks like pushed Michenski forward into the front third. Karmas under pressure. Get away. Good pressure from Breyer to force the error there. Free kick comes as a result. Goes the way of the home side. Again, this southern end, this scoreboard end, been peppered. Balls from just outside the area. This time it's the home team with the opportunity. Cheryl Lambus, Suniga and Halls in the wall. Looks like it'll be Indy Breyer to take the free. Michenski the other option. Michenski swings it to the near post. Cleared away by Gladesville. Now Gladesville with an opportunity forward. Ningsard is possessed. Here's a chance. Plummer slides it forward. Najima, cut back. Oh, it's over the bar. Should have been 2-1 Macarthur. The Rams blow a golden opportunity. It should have been 2-1. The cutback was exquisite. The finish was the letdown. The Rams blow a golden opportunity 9 minutes into the second. They'd done all the hard work, and the final pass was the one that set it up, and the finish let them down at the wrong moment. Charalambous settles it for the Ravens. Almost pocket-picked. Indy Breyer takes on two of them, including Charalambous. Doesn't come out this time with it. Now the ball forward, and Nsard offside. Macarthur certainly playing up tempo. Cassar. It's a feed. Blair Corbett. Now down the left-hand side, the Rams. Coming hard early in the second half. Breyer. It's the left. Couldn't get it. Happy to play laterally here, Macarthur, but they've turned it over. Lobo. Plummer working it forward to Cassar. Corbett, left wing. Cuts inside Michinski. Breyer has a look. Away to the right-hand side. Sham Karmas has certainly been the busier of the two keepers tonight. There's no doubt about that. He's had her hands full, Izzy Quelho at the Rams' end. I won't say he's had precious little to do, but certainly not the busier of the two. Let's have a check around the grounds. Now we're gone at Popendetta. Mount Georgetown Rangers 1, Manly United 0. RPL Leichhardt, the comeback is on the cards. It scored first in the second half. It's still UNSW 3, RPL Leichhardt 1. And Western Sydney Wanderers 1, Illawarra Stingrays 0 at Wanderers Football Park. Welho drives the right boot through that. Suniga to the right-hand side, 1-2, and that one high and wide. Nice little combination move there with Miku Suniga, but the final touch letting her down at the wrong moment. Najima. Corbett sends it forward. Lovely ball left-hand side. Bronte True off and racing into the box. Good defence from Gladesville, corner Rams. And fans will be happy with what they're seeing in the opening 12 minutes after the break. All on the line, almost cleared away. Got very close there for a moment for Macarthur. Charalambous at the other end. Now Gladesville on the counter once again. Throw down the eastern touch line. Good interception at the back post. Maya Lobo puts it out for a corner. Near the fifth corner of the game, as you can see. Macarthur with their first coming after the break. comes into the back post. Get it away and out. Another substitution here. Looks like Lola Sosai's afternoon is done. Coming on is Lana El Cordy in number 33. Ho gets us back underway on the hour mark. Macarthur Rams nil, Gladesville Ravens 2. Mike Sheen with you this evening. Got a whistle here from Charlotte Flynn, but a little sure as to what's happened here. Looks like to be a Gladesville ball. Orbit leads it to Macarthur. Again down the line, this time on the right hand side. Monty True takes on Keisha Allen. Matilda Diaz-Wadowitz has also come on for the Rams. Side for the Gema. Maniti, who now has the armband. The Gema works it forward. No one's taken a shank. Nearly broke for Macarthur. It's able to settle on the ball. And he hauls, pushing forward. With Geralambis left hand side. Down the line, that's a nice ball. Kicked out of Lysadon side, already has one. Hands in the back, referee sees no foul. Corner for the Ravens. The left hand side. Comes to the near post. Still not cleared away. It's on the deck there, and Quelho somehow comes up with it. Charlotte Flynn with the top ball to Macarthur. Maniti left the armband behind, and Charlotte Flynn saying you need to have that on, thank you. Those unusual works, they need to have the armband on. Completely correct though, but I don't see that every day. So we've got one commentary position. Western side of Linwood Park. We have had a red card at Poppendetta. He's still Manly United trailing Mount Georgetown Rangers 1-0. 22 minutes remaining there. Manly United down to 10. At Wanderers Football Park, we've got an equaliser. It's Western Sydney Wanderers 1, Illawarra Stingrays 1. It's just past the hour. And at Village Green, it's UNSW 3 still leading RPL Leichhardt 1. The scores in progress at the moment. It's still 2-0 Macarthur trailing. Dreamer turns it over. Ningsard. She's been busy tonight. Alyssa Ningsard leads it to the right-hand side. Here's a chance. The build-up is beautiful. Ningsard has a break. The Ravens have 3, and you would 3 points. 5 minutes played. Gladesville Ravens 3. Macarthur Rams 0. Ningsard with a brace on the 9. Macarthur's season is going from bad to worse. Macarthur with the job is getting that practice tougher. Down 3-0, 25 to go from Ningsard. Sit in. Come away with it. Macarthur. Field. Dreamer on forward. Some room. It's inside Puccini. So there Bianchi Galich. Dreamer. Puccini doing the defending. Ball towards the line. Lead away only briefly. Corbett. First touch on it. Dreamer. Just the hand at the moment. Theo Wadowicz. Ball into the box, not a bad one, but only one. Well done. There, and that was wide. Good to go. 22. Either way. Corbett. Sends it back. Chinsky. Gets it shot away. Kassar. Wheels left. Cut back. Demon and very flat here, Macarthur, and fun. Put it through. They cut it home, they can. I think it might have just gone wide though. Just wide of the near post. It remains 3-0 Macarthur. Trailing Gladesville here midway through the second half. Forward. Gladesville will win here. They've had the win, the loss and the draw in the last 3 starts. They won last weekend on the back of a 3-goal performance. In fact, they got a point last week with Gladesville, that epic game at Christie Park. Finished 3-3. Could have been any old score. Morgan Roberts, Bianchi Galich, and Alyssa Ningsard scoring last weekend. Make it 4 well home. I think it's now 6 without a win for the Rams. Be asking plenty of questions. It would have been a golden period for the club in the last couple of years. Will be asked to win the park. And won't drop to the bottom of the ladder goal difference, but that's the only thing keeping them off the bottom of the table. Asked with a progress goal difference in the Rams. 14 goals. down the left-hand side. Macarthur. Standing in between his company. More central. 40. Range trying to build something here. He has got a width down the left. All over the areas of nice front foot there. Moving away by Gladesville. Gladesville at the other end. Another substitution here. Macarthur, 23. The final 20 minutes. We'll see Victoria Guzman emptying the bench. Phelps going to the bench as well. First one tonight. Goes the way of Gladesville. Left-hand side, still we go lazy. The Buddha is on and offside. Count. The Buddha on number 51, that was served, but he didn't tap it home. Won't count. The Ravens. Forward. Press the bag. The body there. For the Ravens in number 10. Not afraid to go to the bench. Macarthur with only Gabriella Silva available. Plus reserve keeper Jasmine Lewis striker. Lauren Phelps, she's got 3 first league. Carol Hamilton and Levy. Virtually every game this year. 40 on the one times. Going to go here at Linwood Park. Macarthur Rams 0, Gladesville Ravens 3. Grounds 10 to go at Top and Better. It's Mount Georgetown Rangers 1, Manly United 0. And the Green and Steel University of New South Wales 3, after Leichhardt 1. Western Sydney Wanderers 1, Illawarra Stingrays 1. That's the case for 22 minutes remaining there. Dummy. Play off Gordon Road. There we go. Sard left hand side. Already got back in line. One back. 1L40. Kelly slides it in. David uses it to the right. Macarthur with the room to move now. Moving to the left hand side. Forward. Gladesville for the final 13 minutes. Only Kingsley with the room to move. Himself works at left hand side. Back tonight for the Ravens. More on the ladder on the back of that win tonight. 11 minutes remaining. They're at home to Western Sydney Wanderers. Next weekend. There's only one decision before they'll be 11 points. Well, actually, Wanderers will be 1 point ahead of them. local derby. Hoping to get through it and away to Northern Tigers. Set the heavyweight competition midway through the season. The Rams, their home next on Sunday to University of New South Wales. Away to Newcastle, home to Northern Tigers, and away to the Wanderers. One shepherd there from Fisher Allen, good body well. Turns it forward. Gladesville making a statement here tonight. The back of the listening side. Now firmly to the Ravens, and they are doing a number off Macarthur. The world famous legendary team of the week. World famous play makes the point of the week this week. From ground in his performance tonight. Here's Waterwitz. To the left-hand side. Rodney True. Tried hard tonight, Rodney True. Back heel. The shot comes in. Sorry, 8 minutes remaining. That makes it a weekend between the Ravens and Wanderers at Christie Park. That'll be an interesting game this weekend. Out there. The end. Substitution made by Macarthur. Her bench over there, probably the first time Victoria Brisbane has emptied her bench in a regular season match this season. We've known for not emptying her bench. Reno delivered inside. That point I was making, Victoria's Brisbane, I think I'm right in saying the first time that her bench for the season has been known for using the same 11 on the park the entire 90 minutes and not taking the game. There's one made 5 of them. Make it 5 for the visitors tonight. It's been all one-way traffic. And the visitors get back up the motorway tonight with 3 points safely in their keeping. The headaches in the coaching staff of Rams. Substandard performance from the club. Stay in the competition. It's don't improve in a hurry. Yeah, Victoria Brisbane and the coaching staff working their best to try and find some solutions, but working their way of playing. Gladesville. The final 4 minutes. Rest in an early mark. Reno on the line. Spins it in. now. Nice kick around the grounds, full time. And Broadtown Rangers have defeated Manly United 1-0. Right there, spot at the top of the table. Western Sydney Wanderers 1-0, Warriors Kingrays 1 in the 89th minute. NSW 3 after 1. Stopping time in those games. Gallage. Putting a big effort tonight against Gallage. Effort. Almost. A couple of times and there's another one that just whistles wide. To the Ravens. Stoppage time. The third minute of stoppage time, so how long to go now? Away by Bello. It's got some room in space. Puts it over. Away with it. Solid off the bench tonight. Goes out. And that'll be the final try here. Full time here at Little Park. Gladesville Ravens far too good in the end. Comprehensive win by 4 goals to 0. Elizabeth starred with a hat-trick. And Gallic, the other goal. 19 signing off.